There was a moment in my life, and I'm not going to give you every detail because some of it is still mine to keep, but there was a moment where something fell apart in a way I genuinely didn't think I could come back from. And I remember thinking, strong people don't fall apart like this, which meant I must not be one of the strong ones. I was wrong, and that's what this episode is about. Because resilience is not what I thought it was. It's probably not what you think it is either. And once you understand what it actually is, you'll realize you might already be doing it. Hello, brave friend, and welcome to The Listening Place. Before we get started, I would like to introduce you to my co-host and the star of our show. This is Miss Zelda Fitzgerald. She is my best friend, and she is here because she is incredibly attached to her emotional support human, which would of course be me, right? Yeah. Some people think that having resilience means bouncing back quickly from a problem or an issue. But let me tell you, it's a myth that makes real struggle feel like failure. Many people believe that if they don't have the ability to quickly come back from an issue or a problem, they don't have strength or resilience. Resilience is not the absence of distress. It's the ability to keep moving forward while carrying the distress. Resilient people feel just as hard as anyone else. The difference is they don't stop and allow their emotions to overcome them. Someone telling you to bounce back or to get over it is an impossible standard that makes normal, healthy grieving feel like weakness, and humans need that to maintain emotional well-being. Everything you've been told about resilience, the bounce back, shake it off, stay strong narrative, is not what the research actually says will help you. Resilient people feel things just as hard as anyone else. They cry, they struggle, they fall apart sometimes. The difference is they don't stop there. You don't have to feel nothing to be strong. That's not strength, that's just numbing your emotions. Some people may think that resilience is a personality trait and that either you have it or you don't. But in reality, it's a skill that anyone can build. Resilience isn't an extraordinary quality that's possessed by special people. It's extremely ordinary and very learnable. Behaviors, thought patterns, or responses that produce resilience can be practiced and developed by anyone. If you struggle and conclude, I'm just not a resilient person, you aren't reading your character accurately. You're describing a skill that you just haven't been taught yet. And here's the thing, nobody told me when I was a teenager. Resilience is not something you're born with or you're not. It's a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger the more you use it, which means if you feel like you don't have it right now, that doesn't mean a thing. That just means that you are, hi honey, that you are in building something that is absolutely buildable. A lot of times we feel that going through hard things stops us or interrupts our growth as a person, when in actuality it is the growth. There's this thing called post-traumatic growth, and it's pretty well documented that many people who go through significant life changes and adversity report not just recovery, but absolute, genuine transformation, which can look like stronger relationships, greater personal strength, and a clear sense of purpose. The adversity is not the obstacle to grow. In many cases, it's the vehicle to evolving into a stronger person. What you're going through right now, this hard thing, the painful thing, it might actually be what's building the most important parts of you. Many people who've been through real struggles look back and say, I wouldn't be who I am without that, myself included. Not because the pain was good, but because of who they became in order to survive it, as well as the strength that can be carried into all areas of life. A lot of times when we are having strong emotions during adversity or life challenges, some of us go into an emotional spiral that can be hard to stop. And the best way to stop that is to feel the emotions fully and then name it. Again, it's part of the healthy grieving process to help you with your emotions. Suppressing or pushing down your difficult emotions actually prolongs them and reduces your resilience, while naming them and acknowledging reduces the intensity of them. So when you can say, I feel humiliated, or I'm grieving, rather than just experiencing the flood of feelings, your brain's regulatory systems activate, and you can't put into words what you haven't acknowledged. The first move toward resilience is not toughening up. It's actually the opposite. And that's letting yourself feel the full weight of what happened and then finding the words. Something shifts when you name it. Your brain stops drowning in the emotion and actually starts to work with it, which is part of the building of your skill in resilience. A lot of times when we are facing adversity or life's issues, we feel completely out of control, and that's not the case. So you can ask yourself one question that helps shift your mindset, and that is, what can I control right now? A fairly consistent finding across resilience research is if you have a sense of personal agency, which is the belief that your interactions can actually influence your situation, which they completely can, is one of the most powerful factors of protecting yourself when you're being overwhelmed by adversity or problems. You don't need to control everything. You just need to identify and act on what you can control. Your action breaks that paralysis or spiraling cycle. Asking this question is not minimizing the hard thing, it's finding the button that starts you moving again. When everything feels like it's falling apart, the question I come back to more times than I can control, truly, is what can I control at this moment? Not everything, not the outcome, just what is in my hands in this moment. Even if the answer is very small, it's something, and doing that small thing is how I start moving again. Something we typically think when issues are occurring is that strength is staying solo or working through your problems by yourself. But one of the best things you can do is to let someone in. A person with at least one stable, supportive relationship will show dramatically higher resilience than someone who faces issues or adversity alone. Something called social sharing is really one of the most effective emotional regulating strategies that you can use. This self-reliance or this white-knuckling it all alone version of resilience is culturally celebrated, and it's absolutely factually incorrect. And I want to say something that took me a long time to believe, and that is that resilience is not a solo thing. The single factor on whether someone comes through a hard time is whether they have at least one person they can be honest with. Not someone who can fix your problem, just someone who knows what's going on. You are not weaker for needing that. You are human, and you are very brave for doing so. And here's something very important that I hope will get you through your issues with more confidence. And that is that every hard thing that you have survived up to this point is evidence that you are actually very resilient. And maybe you just didn't know you had it. One of the most powerful ways for you to strengthen your proof of resilience is to look backward at past survival. So if you feel that you aren't resilient, you almost have a history that will contradict that belief. The brain is wired to minimize past difficulties once they're past. Many times we say, well, that wasn't so bad, which means a lot of the time, you may not give yourself credit for surviving things. And I want you to think about the hardest thing that you've been through so far. Not the hardest thing that anyone could call hard, your hardest thing. Because everyone is an individual, and we all go through individual struggles. And I want you to notice that you're still here. You made it through. Maybe not cleanly, maybe not without scars, but you're here. That is resilience you've already built and maybe never realized in your own strength. Sometimes when we're in the middle of something, we struggle to see that there's a version of ourselves on the other side of this that's being built right now, right in the middle of what you're experiencing. Research shows that growth that we experience doesn't happen when the issues are over. It actually happens during the process of navigating through. It's the choices you make in the middle of hard times, like whether to reach out to another person, whether to keep going, whether to find meaning. These are all building blocks of a stronger, more self-aware you. A teen who is struggling right now is not in the waiting room of their real life. You are in the work of building it. The person you're becoming, the more solid, more capable version of you, is not waiting on the other side of this hard season to meet the stronger version of you. They're being built in it. Every choice you make right now about how to handle this, that is the construction of you. You're not waiting to become resilient. You are becoming it right now. I told you at the beginning of this video that there was a moment I didn't think I could come back from. I did come back from it, stronger and more resilient. But I want to be honest with you. I didn't come back the same. I came back different, clear about what I could handle, clear about who I was, clear about what actually mattered. And I don't say that to make it sound worth it, because pain doesn't need to be worth it to teach you something. I say it because if you are in the middle of something hard right now, I need you to know that you are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt. And the person that you're becoming, I think you're going to be someone that you're really, really proud of. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to feel strong. You just have to keep going. One small move, one honest conversation, one day at a time. That is resilience, and you are doing it. Drop in the comments, what's one hard thing you've already survived that you've never given yourself credit for? If this video helped you today, please consider subscribing to our channel and liking this video. And if you know someone who could benefit from this, please forward it along. Thank you for visiting us today at The Listening Place. Remember who you are, remember what you stand for, and return with honor. All right, Z baby. Oh, you were such a good lap warmer. Did you know that? Did you know that? Oh, you're so sweet. Say bye. Say bye to our friends. Bye, friends.